Welcome back to Nerdum with J&J. James Sharmack here with another film review for you. So, I recently saw Godzilla vs. Kong, and I thought it was a step back from King of the Monsters. So, let's talk about why I was disappointed about it. But anyways, I know a lot of people enjoyed it, but sadly I wasn't one of them, so let's talk about it. In this go-around, Godzilla has seemingly turned his back on humanity and has started attacking them around the world. Meanwhile, Kong is doing his thing on Skull Island, but he's needed in order to help find a power source that's located beneath the Earth, leading eventually to the two Titans meeting and getting into the tussle to end all tussles. So let's talk about what I did like to start off with. I like the action, of course. That's what I come to these Godzilla movies. The modern ones, I like the action. The fighting's pretty cool. There's 3 major action scenes throughout the movie that I really dig, but that being said, there's only 3 major action scenes in the movie. I like the throwback to the Mothra storyline where Kong has a connection with a little girl on the island to the point where he's taking care of her, and there's a deeper connection that gets revealed later on in the picture. I like that bit a lot. Besides the girl, the humans have always been the weak link in the series, and this film is not only not an exception, but their actions do a disservice to the film. Especially with Godzilla's arc, they take a tell, don't show kind of approach to him, and I think that's kind of insulting. Tell, don't show can work in other movie genres like dramas, comedies, romantic comedies, whatever, but when you have a giant monster movie where, Godzilla has to be reckoned the world, you can't just tell me Godzilla doing it. You gotta show me. I gotta see it. I need to see it. And, because they're doing it, Godzilla gets about as much screen time as he has in the first movie. But you know who got more screen time than Godzilla in this one? Our returning character, Madison Russell. Madison Russell is back, and her storyline, unlike in King of the Monsters, takes me out of the movie. She seeks out a pro-Godzilla podcaster, and along with her buddy, gets off Scooby-Doo Detective Agency and sneaks around the least secure facility I have probably ever seen in a film. Pretty odd since one of the areas was attacked by Godzilla beforehand, so you'd think they'd shore up things, but whatever. Yes, the Madison Russell storyline did, bother me a bit, and it put Godzilla in a corner. But, he's a title character, so you can't just, you can, obviously, since the first film did it, put him in the background, but anything else is more important. But in doing so, you make Kong more important. You have the film turn Kong-centric, which the film kind of is. It plays more like a Kong sequel more than anything, and it makes him pretty much the lead. With Godzilla on a rampage, and Kong looking to escape his enclosure, a plan is set in place to take the ape to Hollow Earth, a theorized area deep beneath the planet, keeping the two Titans apart. But of course, there's always an agenda with those financial adventure. They need to get to Hollow Earth. They can't do it without Kong. So everybody, works together apparently. Now, to a degree, Kong's story can be good or bad. It is heavily influenced and takes a lot from the prior Godzilla films from the past, and probably could be more or less a remake of that style of filmmaking. Let's discuss it. Godzilla vs. Kong is pretty much a modern version of the 1960s to 70s Showa era films, showing a world different from our own, a very long side quest that takes place in the movie, pro wrestling level monster fights, and monsters full of emotions. Sure, Godzilla danced a lot in those movies, but here, when he emotes, it just seems out of place in the legendary film era. No, Godzilla film-wise, I am more of a fan of the Heisei eras than I am the Showa or the Millennium. I think that's a little more serious. Godzilla's a little more, a little more angry. He does protect the world in his funny little way, but he's also a jerk. And, to a degree, I thought that, in tone, King of the Monsters followed that more closely than the other two. But this film, I found the parts I didn't like overwhelmed the parts I did like. I did like the monster fights. Obviously those were cool. That's why I come in. But I wanted a little bit more, and I thought King of the Monsters gave me a little bit more. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So let's give this movie a grade. Godzilla vs. Kong, much like Batman v Superman, promised to be a 2-hour-long knockdown, drag-out fight, but it ended up having similar results. Having both monsters stay away for the majority of the film didn't build the tension that you wanted it to, and it should have, and the majority of the film didn't work for me. But the parts that did are epic and worth every penny. Yeah, now I know that you're not going to agree with me, and because a lot of people are saying how great it is and how much fun it is. I'm not saying it's not a fun movie in the parts. Just I'm saying that the parts took me out of it when they should have brought held me in like a baby, and that's fine. Just telling you what I thought. Anyways, I will give this film another watch. Because I did like King of the Monsters more the second time, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe my opinion might change. I don't know, but that's what I'm giving you today. Anyways. It's my review. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. If you did like this review, let me know. If you didn't, let me know that too, if you can. Hit that dislike, whatever. Anything. Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Nerd Room with J&J, and as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.